Hi guys, Dave Wilson here again. Now, one of the most popular videos I've made by far was the one on the Smith's little torch, the oxypropane gas torch. So what I wanted to show you today was one of the extra nozzles that you can buy for it. And this is the lead casting nozzle. Now, according to the manufacturers, this can melt up to 3 ounces of silver with oxypropane. So, there's only one way to find out. Let's give it a try. Following here. Now this is the propane one. There's two. There's one for propane and natural gas, and there's another one for acetylene, which is slightly different. Now I'll give you a close-up of this. But this is the propane one, and this has got 6 small nozzles. The acetylene one has got 4 nozzles, but they're bigger. So let's attach it onto the torch. Exactly the same as all the other nozzles. Just pop it on and screw the little nut there, and then just rotate it round, so you want it away from the handle of course, and then just give it a tighten up. Yes. So we're using propane with the 13717 nozzle. What's important to these two numbers here, so this is the oxygen psi and the fuel psi, so we need 14 psi for the oxygen and 10 psi for the fuel. And it's important that you do that, because if you've been using these little nozzles typically use a lot less fuel. So we've got a big nozzle, so we need more fuel and we need more oxygen. So 14 and 10. So just dial those into your oxygen regulators and then you're away to go. 2.89, okay, so we've got just short of 3 ounces in there. So let's get it lit up. Safety goggles on, and I'm using a flint striker, very important. So like I say, it's quite a large flame. So open the gas and then turn on the oxygen. And you want to adjust your oxygen and your gas, and you want a nice big flame, as big as you can get it. And because it's got a long nozzle, you can apply a lot of heat here, but it's perfectly comfortable and your hands are safe and nice away from it. There we go, we've probably got about 1 ounce in there, maybe a bit less. And that's just about going molten now. So let's get some of this wire in. And then we'll put this in. That's a big lump that I was melting down before. So let's put this piece in. Get that into the mix. And again, you see this piece is melting very quickly now because it's receiving the heat from the stuff underneath it. And if you're melting down jewellery, you've got to watch out for springs. You'll get steel springs. Just put that big lump in there and get some heat on that. If you've got like lobster catches and bolt rings, you get steel springs in them. So once it goes liquid, just use a solder pick or something and you'll be able to rake those out. Now you see, this is going to be easier to melt now because it's going to pick up the heat from the stuff underneath it. If I just put this in cold as the first piece, it would actually take quite a while to get hot. The purpose of the exercise here is to see whether we can melt 3 ounces of silver with a Smith's little torch. And I think that's pretty conclusive that we can. Just a little bit gritty, that last bit now, but it's just about there. And we're gone. That's molten. Now, I don't know what the real time is on that, but it's not taken long, has it? I know in the past I've spent hours and hours trying to get blow torches on it. So let's give it a go, let's just see if we can cast something. Like I say, I'm not a caster, I'm not very good at it, I've never had a great lot of success, and this is not a casting video. Right, a little bit too much silver there perhaps, but not to worry. So we've taken the casting out, and this is what I've got there. It hasn't quite worked. This is the shape I was casting here. and just to show you what it's meant to be a riding stirrup like that. So these sides were going to come round, so it's kind of solidified before it got that far. But that's just my terrible mould making. So if you're into casting, or you want to make your own bears or ingots, or delve clay casting if you're better at it than I am, then this is definitely worth adding to the Smith's Little Torch. I highly recommend it. So there you go. Hope it's useful. I've been Dave Wilson. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye for now.